What's up guys, and Funape here, and it's time for the next part of my best team series. I did a lot more research for this best team, so to show it, I'm putting on my glasses. If you don't already know what a best team is, it's where I put 6 Pokemon where I think they would be either best to use in a playthrough of a certain Pokemon game. And this time, I'm going to do Pokemon Yellow. If you enjoyed the video as much as I did, give it a massive thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section below what Pokemon you think I missed out, because this video is 100% my opinion. You're free to have your own, and definitely let me know what Pokemon you think I missed out. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, time to put this best team into action. And the first member is the very first Pokemon we receive, Pikachu. Now, I know most people don't really pick Pikachu to put on their team. Like, they usually just get the Pikachu, put it in the PC, and then pick a better electric type, like Electrode, Magneton, or even Zapdos. However, I think that Pikachu is really useful. Even though it doesn't really shine in many places, it's still a very good Pokemon to use. For a great moveset for a Pikachu, I would recommend Thunderbolt, Thunder, Body Slam, and Agility. Thunderbolt because it's probably the best electric type other than Thunder. Thunder in case you can't take out the opponent with Thunderbolt. Body Slam just because it's a really good attack. Plus, it's dependent on speed, and Pikachu's got some decent speed. And Agility to up the speed. For important battles, Pikachu does well against Misty's team and Lorelei's team apart from Jinx. And it does well against all of the Rocket, Grunt, Zubat, and Golbats. And it also does well against your rival's water type, depending on which one he chooses. And his Spearow, which becomes Spearow, I think, but he doesn't really keep it. It's not a permanent member, but it's still a really good ally to have in your team. Okay, after you picked up some Pokeballs, make sure you go west of Viridian City and pick up a Nidoran male and evolve it into a Nidoking. That's right, Toxic Nidoking, if you're watching it. I have picked your mascot for the best team of Yellow because this thing is overpowered in Gen 1. One thing I need to say about Nidoran male, when you catch it, make sure it has a decent enough level to no double kick, so that way you can take down Brock's Jip. But for Nidoking's final moveset, I recommend Earthquake for stab, Rock Slide, so that way you can cover its Ice-type weakness and can also have a chance to flinch. Then adds Thunderbolt for its weakness against water types, and have Blizzard for its weakness against ground types, and also to help against Lance overpowered dragons. Okay, I got all some Nidoking's great 8 advantages on my phone because I can't remember them by heart. It does well against Koga's team, Blaine's team, Giovanni's Nido, Queen, Nidoking, and Rhydon, Lorelei's team, but be careful, Bruno's Onyx, Agatha's team, Lance's team, Blue's Sandslash, Exeggutor, his Fire-type, Electric-type, and Water-type, and all of Team Rocket's Poison types. That is a lot of advantages, if you ask me, and I definitely think Nidoking is a great asset to the team. Okay, for the next member, we need a Water-type Pokemon. I was considering Lapras, but I thought of a much better option. Say hello to Gyarados. Now, I think Gyarados is a very powerful Pokemon in Gen 1. Even without a Mega Evolution, it was still an OP beast in Generation 1. I use it as much as I can when I play a Gen 1 playthrough. The earliest you can get a Magikarp is when in the Pokemon Center before you go into Mount Moon, where an old man will sell you a Magikarp for around 500 Pokédollars. Then you have to do some switch training, or you can stick it into the Pokemon Daycare and wait for it to get to level 19, then up it to level 20 and evolve it into a Gyarados. The best moveset for a Gyarados, in my opinion, is Surf, Ice Beam, Hyper Beam, and Hydro Pump. Surf, so that way you can travel around the ocean. Ice Beam for its weakness against rock types. Hyper Beam because it's a strong physical attack, and Gyarados is more of a physical attacker. And Hydro Pump as Surf can't get the job done. With this moveset, you can beat Erica's team, Blaine's team, Giovanni's team apart from Persian, Bruno's Onyx, Agatha's Golbat, Lance's Dragonair, Aerodactyl and Dragonite, Blue Sand Slash Exeggutor, Alakazam if you have Hyper Beam, and his Fire type, and Team Rocket, Zubat and Golbat. And if you have Hyper Beam early, you can also take down Sabrina's team. Okay, for the fourth member of the team, we need a flying type. And this time I'm not picking Fearow, and I'm not picking Pidgeot either. I'm picking one of the best flying types, and also one of the best fire types in the game, which is Charizard. I know I said last time that Charizard isn't that great in a playthrough of Red and Blue. However, that thing is very, very useful and very, very powerful when you use it in Pokemon Yellow. If you don't know already, you can get a Charmander from this train near Route 24, I think it is. It's north of Cerulean City, and he'll just give you the Charmander. Then you have to level it up into Charmeleon, and then finally into Charizard. For the best moveset for Charizard, we've got Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Fly, and Slash. Flamethrower because of obvious reasons. Fire Blast if Flamethrower can't get the job done. Fly so that way you can fly across the region, and it's also a good stab attack. And Slash that way you can end Pokemon with critical hits. The main people that Charizard can take down are Erica's team, Koga's team, Lorelei's Jinx, Bruno's Fighting types, and Blue's Exeggutor. I know that's not a lot, but it can also take down his Magneton if he chooses to use a Magneton. Again, I know that's not a lot, but I'm mainly using Charizard as a flyer, not as one of the strongest members of the team. But it's still a very useful Pokemon in Pokemon Yellow. Before we get into the next member, I just want to say quickly, when you actually get to Lieutenant Surge's gym, you need to capture a Diglett or a Dugtrio so that we can take down his overpowered Raichu. That will help you tremendously in the game. The fifth member of the team is also one I used in Red and Blue, and it's still very useful in Pokemon Yellow, and that is Exeggutor. I really feel like Exeggutor is underrated. Like, any Psychic type is good in Generation 1, so I don't know why people don't use Exeggutor more. Mainly because they prefer Alakazam, but keep in mind that not many people can actually get Alakazam. So I definitely think that Exeggutor is a much better bet. When you capture his Execute from the Safari Zone, you can immediately get a Leaf Stone in Celadon Market. Then you just need to give it to him and it'll evolve into an Exeggutor. And it will become a very, very useful Pokemon throughout the rest of the playthrough. For Exeggutor's moveset, like 3 of the moves are the same as in the last video, but it did make one difference. For its moveset, it's got to have Psychic, Mega Drain, Solar Beam, and Double Edge. Psychic because of obvious reasons. Mega Drain so that way you can get a stab grass attack, and you can also heal it up so it saves you potions. Solar Beam if Mega Drain can't finish the job, and Double Edge just because it's a very powerful move. The main people Exeggutor's great against is Erica's Weeping Bell and Gloom, Koga's team but be careful, Sabrina's team with Double Edge, Giovanni's Nidoking, Nidoqueen and Rhydon, Lorelei's team apart from Jinx and also be careful, Bruno's entire team, Agatha's entire team, but be careful, Blue Sand Slash Alakazam with Double Edge, Water type, and it can block his Electric type option. That is a great combo if you ask me, and I definitely think that you should put an Exeggutor on your team. The final Pokemon on my team is another Pokemon I use in Red and Blue, and it's still extremely useful when you use it in Pokemon Yellow. The fat blob that blocks the roads, Snorlax. Now, Snorlax is here on the list because of its sheer power. If you give it a stab, Body Slam or Hyper Beam, you will eliminate a lot of people just with one hit. You can find it on the route that's near Vermilion City or the route that's near Celadon City. You have 2 chances to catch it, and I definitely recommend putting it on your team. For Snorlax's final moveset, I definitely think you should give it Body Slam, Submission, Hyper Beam, and Toxic. Body Slam and for stab, and it can also paralyze the opponent. Submission for coverage against other normal types, Hyper Beam if Body Slam can't finish the job, and Toxic to Toxic kill the Pokemon if you are struggling to take down a certain Pokemon. With this moveset, you can take down Sabrina's team with Body Slam, Giovanni's Persian, Lorelai's team, Bruno's Onyx, and Blue's Alakazam with Body Slam and Hyper Beam. But let's be honest, with Body Slam and Hyper Beam, you can take out pretty much any opponent other than Ghost types. And that's why I had to put Snorlax on this best team again. And there you have it, guys, my best team for Pokemon Yellow. Now, like I said, I'm making this into a series, so the next team I'm going to do is Gold and Silver. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did, give it a massive thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share this video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel to be an Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Infernape, signing off. Bye!